There you go. One healthy passport.
Thanks, Fran.
You do realize this little thing is impossible to get a hold of outside of the Blades. I would love to know how you did it.
I mean, it was simple enough, really.
Our mutual friend paid someone who works there to steal it.
Humans are always the
Really?
weak spot in security.
Was it Amer? Santella? Slaw? It was Slaw, wasn't it? Ah, that racist little alcoholic said he would do it for a big price. We can use this against him, you know.
We?
Come on. You and Nuclear Snake are making a run for the Blades. The most secure corporate archiving facilities in the world. Rippers like me have been trying to break through their lava walls for years, just to get a peek of what's on those servers.
Not even firewalls,
got
but
to let
lava
me know.
walls.
You seem pretty eager.
Serious
And judging by
business.
those camera feeds I saw on your monitors, a bit fixated on the Blades. Why?
Because information is power, Mr. Jensen. Governments, megacorporations, and the ultra-rich know this better than anyone. Before the Blades were built, people could force them to be transparent. Get a court order, file injunctions, and when all else failed, hire rippers like me to hack a server and release their secrets anonymously on the internet.
Ripper? That's what we're calling hackers these days?
A very skilled, very specialized kind of hacker. Regardless, fear of getting found out kept many a would-be powermonger in check. Not anymore. Now, any company, politician, trillionaire or zillionaire with a vault in the Blade sleeps comfortably, knowing Masaki Oshiro is protecting them.
I don't know. I think most billionaires already just don't give a shit what people think. They know that people are going to get distracted by something else 10 minutes down the line. And so they'll just do whatever.
Masaki Oshiro. This isn't the first time I've heard that name tonight.
Of course it isn't. He's the Palisade Bank's CTO. He and his wife, Ashani Talwar, own the corporation. She runs it, and he designs and oversees all of its defenses, the bastard.
Apparently you don't like him very much.
I hate him.
Because he's good at what he does?
Because he's an arrogant little shit who's made himself look like a hero to the corporate world, while secretly hiring assassins to take out rippers like me. A lot of people have died because of that man.
I'm surprised you're still alive then, given as it was dead easy to locate you behind your level 1 security lock. And you live just round the corner.
Tell me more about these specialized hackers of yours. What makes them different?
You've heard of the Neural Subnet, NSN machines?
I've had some experience with them.
Rippers use a black market version to enter a 3D representation of a server's subnet cloud. We look for digital data there, download it, and leave before the server's defenses stop you.
Kind of like a smash and grab robbery.
No, Mr. Jensen. That's what thugs do. This is data extraction. Real Rippers do it to expose the truth and keep the powers that be from exploiting the masses.
How's that working out for
While
you?
making a little money on the side.
One must earn a living. It doesn't mean my heart isn't in the right place.
So you're a hacker with a cause. Got it.
I'm more than that. I saw the malware you hid on that passport.
With malware, I didn't hide anything.
Then Nuclear Snake paid Slaw to do it for him. Either way, it's a fine piece of code. But it will only work if you actually get inside the server chamber and plug into it.
There we go, bring
I've
down the
studied
whole blade.
I know a lot about its defenses. I can help.
I want to know more about this malware you found. What's it do?
Creates a temporary backdoor through the Blade's lava wall. Far as I can tell, it will embed itself on a server as soon as you plug the passport in. Rippers have been trying to punch their way through that lava wall for years. But all this time, we've been looking for weaknesses from outside the system. Nuclear Snake's trying a different approach.
You sure he wrote it?
Like I said, it's a fine piece of code. I recognize his signature. But ask him yourself if you want to be sure.
We might just do that.
I don't doubt you can help, but just what did you have in mind?
For starters, I know someone who works in the Blade's lobby. Palisade doesn't know it, but they have a Ripper named Baba Yaga 50 working the night shift.
And you think he'd be willing to risk his job and jail time for something like this?
Our cause is bigger than that.
Be risking
Mr.
his
Jensen.
life, to be honest.
You're trying to screw over the company that all Rippers hate. Getting you in there is a chance he'll take. But after that, you'd be on your own. Palisade has a strict no-ogs policy.
Of course it does.
I'll keep that in mind, should I decide to go any further with this. Right now, it's best you assume that I won't.
My lips are sealed. I know how dangerous this is, and I don't want to end up another one of Oshiro's tragic accidents.
Meaning?
Just do a little digging. You'll find out. Simona Saridakis, all the Rippers who died. The Palisade Bank will stop at nothing to protect its secrets. And until someone gets inside and uncovers the truth, they'll continue to get away with it.
Was
I need to get
Simona a
going.
Ripper then?
A mutual friend will be checking in any minute now.
Say hi to Nukes for me. And, in case you do go in, maybe you could put this on Leona Rosolova's desk. She's the head of engineering inside the Blade. Her office is on the 3rd floor.
A figurine. So this would be sending a message to her. That, haha, we've got in. Take that.
A figurine. Why?
It's personal. She's someone I used to know, but don't anymore. That figurine means something to both of us. Giving it back means something else. Can you do it?
We'll give it a try.
I'll take it, but I can't make any promises, since technically I'm not going in.
Uh-huh. And now you should be on your way. I reprogrammed the passport in half the time it would have taken our mutual friend to do it. But, even so, he's not a patient guy. Be careful in there, Mr. Jensen. Some of those server chambers are equipped with next-gen heat sensors. They'll
Curious.
detect body heat even if your cloaking og is active.
Oh, bloody hell. So why
Who
did
says
I
have
get
a
it then?
cloaking og?
Who said you're going in? Call me if you get into trouble.
She's cool.
Pritchard, I found Shadow Child. She reprogrammed the passport.
And
I guess I'm doing this.
it won't be easy, you know. It's a big facility with tons of server chambers. If you're thinking about exploring every one of them, looking for clues,
You want my help or not? I'll reconnect when I'm inside the Blade. Jensen out.
Right, so what's this figurine? Doesn't mean anything specifically to me, I don't think.
Hey, you! You don't look like you are from around here. You should know the truth about the Palisade Corporation.
And what truth is that?
The billionaires who own it killed my wife in there.
Aha.
Surely you have heard the name Simona Saridakis.
About 5 times, yes.
Several times, actually.
Good. The more you hear, the better. Because Palisade spent millions to bury the truth.
Do you just tell this
No
to
investigation of
anyone who
crimes.
comes nearby?
No real justice for my family. Simona worked there for years, and they called her a thief. Then they used her dead body to promote their security features.
Why would Simona be inside the computer rooms? What was her job?
She was a senior engineer. She worked on the defensive systems.
So the traps that killed her, she would have known all about them.
Yes, exactly. She was working directly with Oshiro, helping him design security programs. He always gets credit for the lava wall, but much of it was her work too. So many years they worked together. Why would she steal? It makes no sense.
Fair point.
I'm sorry you lost your wife, Mr. Saridakis. But you said there was no investigation after she died. Why not?
Privacy laws make it illegal for the police to go inside the computer rooms. That's where those billionaires said she was killed. So all the police could do was examine Simona's workstation and emails, look at Intellicam footage, and perform an autopsy.
Not a lot to go on. What did the footage show?
Nothing! They showed Simona walking down some corridors and entering a computer room. But it did not show what happened inside. They said the security systems only kill someone if they walk in forbidden zones.
I assume when you say the billionaires, you mean the Palisades founders. Why do you hold them responsible?
On the day she died, Simona said she found something strange that involved her boss, Masaki Yoshiro.
Curious.
She wanted to tell me more, but I was upset. We'd had a fight, and I wasn't ready to listen. I told her to tell me after work, but she never came home.
They were
you
probably
tell the
listening in on her
investigators what she said?
conversation.
I did! They ignored me! They said it's not related to the investigation! They said my wife was a thief! She was not a thief!
I feel like if she had told him, then he'd also be dead at this point.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Saradakis, but unfortunately, I have to get going.
I understand. Most people just ignore me. But you listened. I hope I changed your mind about the Palisade. It's not a wonder of the world. It is a symbol of how the rich and powerful get away with everything, including murder.
Well, thanks for sharing, Nico. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're definitely not going to the Palisade. So, can we just waltz in and speak to Baba Yaga 50? Maybe.
You and I have a mutual friend, Shadow Child. She mentioned that you might be able to help me.
I heard someone might come by, but how do I know that you are that someone? You could be anybody. Did this Shadow Child person mention a name or anything?
Well, even if you didn't remember the number, Baba Yaga is like an actual name. Yaga Baba and Yoga Baya are not, so yes.
Baba Yaga 50.
That is what I was looking for. Why, yes. I see that you have an appointment this evening. Allow me to deactivate the security gate for you. It will just take a second.
Cheers, Babs.
So, what is your Reaper handle?
It's classified.
That is such a cool username. Classified.
It is a pretty cool one, actually.
All right. You are good to go.
Thanks.
Right, let's go do some ripping,
Good
shall we?
luck, Classified. Extract the data. Expose the truth.
Don't get yourself shot, my friend. Now, we're nearing Apraxis, so we might be able to turn off turrets soon.
Shadow Child's code appears to have worked, Pritchard. I'm inside the blade.
Good. I was worried you might get sidetracked by some random civilian in need of a hero.
I had several enticing offers, but I turned them all down just for you.
Oh, goody. According to construction records, the servers are located at the top of the Blade's funicular, in numbered chambers.
There's always a
We'll have to figure
funicular.
out which one is Santos.
A place like this must have a client registry.
If so, it would be in the CEO's office. She has an executive suite on the highest level of the atrium. I suggest you look there.
Right, so we've made it to the atrium, and then there's going to be multiple floors. Also, the door's open behind us.
Server chamber area are within
Now,
acceptable parameters.
let's
Cooling systems functioning normally.
turn off turrets. Be nice if we can turn off robots down the
Attention
line.
all Palisade employees. This is a reminder that the newly installed bays for Tarvos security robots are currently active. We would very much like to avoid a repeat of last week's incident, so we ask that you limit your movement to areas for which you have proper security clearance. Thank you. Have a pleasant evening.
Yeah, can we get up there? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's off map. So, got a few different guards about. Are we able to hack this keypad without getting spotted by anyone? Right, so I guess we can't really hack things without also taking out all the guards first. Otherwise we're just going to get spotted by the buggers. Now, is there any purpose to this meeting room? Bit of XP. Vending machine, but we don't have the arms for it. Which is a real shame. Now, can we persuade that guy to come in?
have seen something.
Yeah. You might have seen something, friend. Why don't you come and have a closer look? Okay, we got away with that. If we could repeat that trick, that would be cool, but I don't know if we can get away with it more than once.
9. Diagnostic sequence complete.
Although, is that the only guy we need to take out
Sounds like UN Resolution 3507 may be the solution
to be able to
the
hack this
resolute
door
war.
successfully?
Thank you, Dr. Christensen, for your honest and insightful perspective.
I mean, that guy
This is
looks a
a
bit
live
sus.
data. Reporting to you live.
Can we get his attention? Or is he just going to go back and forth over here?
Running diagnostics check. Piping integrity stable. Water pressure registering within normal parameters.
There we go. We've got his attention with a bit of a run. Now, which way round is he going to come? Yep, we can hook on that. Good. Keep going. Good. Right, you were just an employee. You weren't even a security man. Very well. But either way, you're out of the way. We like that. So there's multiple floors. And we are looking for the top one, really.
Access granted.
Of human cases of Ventol is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading.
All quiet in here. And we've got a way into an air shaft. That seems like it will lead up somewhere good. Now, we could go that way. That will at least... Let's fortify that.
Trace
Perhaps.
program initiated. Access denied.
Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, you may as well kill me. Right, so let's try that again. I didn't realise that there would be traps on some of these. Is there any reason not to just fortify our starting point at all times?
Access granted.
There we go, that was much better. Now this leads up. I'm guessing it doesn't go up more than one floor. Now that gives us a couple of options. That lets us shut off an EMP to get through there. I could check the map, see roughly where we're going, but yeah, the maps generally are pretty useless in this game. So let's just go about our biz. Aha, there's a guard.
What was that?
You should come and investigate what that was, my friend. Keep going. Oof. I swear that's the most brutal takedown.
Commencing diagnostics
It looks
check.
awful every time. Now you can hide in this vent like a good
Air
boy.
purification system is operating at normal capacity. Diagnostic sequence complete.
By moving that box, we've actually exposed a vent, which is wonderful. Are we going up another floor? We're going to... No, is there anywhere to turn off the windows in here?
Big conspiracy. And even if they were, what would you do about it?
I would expose them.
Diagnostics check of telecommunications commencing.
There we go.
They would probably have you killed first.
Now, let's draw the attention of that woman. Which way is she coming? She's coming around there. You gonna keep coming?
Whoever worked on this last time did a pretty good job.
No, but that's fine. Down she goes. And now when we get our battery back, we can do the same to that dude.
Okay, well, this isn't loosening at all.
Yep, you stay in the vent.
Caution. The air fumigation system is currently active in the west.
Now, you are crouched down. Is that going to be a problem?
Please stay clear of the air.
No. Right, so we've got a nice clear room. And we can get to the looting. And a bit of hacking, perhaps. Well, what's the deal with this one?
Temperature readings in server chamber area are within acceptable.
Anomaly
parameters.
detected.
Cooling systems
Trace
functioning
program
normally.
initiated.
That's fine. We've got the spam.
Access granted.
Lovely. Now, lava wall stuff. Vision benefits. A revision to the health insurance package. And a moment of silence. Supporting victims of attacks in Prague. Very well. Nothing exceedingly useful. But there's other computers in here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
Right, nothing particularly handy on that computer either. Let's just close that vent in case anyone wanders in at some point, sees bodies.
Running diagnostic.
Now we've got 2 reds on this one. If we take down one of the reds, is that good
Water
enough?
temperature fluctuation is within acceptable parameters.
No.
Diagnostic sequence complete.
But it might stop that one from ever going off.
Anomaly detect. Access granted.
Hackers identified. Very well. Fruit fly problems? Yep, people aren't cleaning out their rubbish before they put it in the bin.
Hydraulic systems commencing.
I am not surprised. People who work in offices are grubby buggers. That wants me to go that way. Programming office though.
Attention.
Let's turn off the glass again.
Facilities exterior maintenance.
Anomaly detected.
Yep, not surprised.
Trace program initiated.
We've got a lot of time though to do this. And then maybe we can capture both of these reds.
Access granted.
Lovely. XP and some more reveal software. I should probably use some of that reveal software at some point. Ball prank. Everyone likes a good ball prank. There it is. This one looks tricky. But we somehow... Oh no. I was going to say we somehow got away.
Program initiated.
Now we're going to have to just click on everything.
1, 1, 4, 8, 2. Diagnostic.
I think we've got
Access
everything.
granted.
Yeah, we've got some XP.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I think we've got the main bit done.
Access
Yeah, we
granted.
missed out on the bonuses that time.
Exterior maintenance
But we got the main
packages
bit
open.
done.
Routine maintenance of structure
Lost
exterior
passport.
underway.
So it's Petra who lost their passport. She's Just blaming an augmented homeless person. Fair enough. Bit of combo prejudice there. Why blame one marginalised group when you can blame two at once? No, we still haven't found a security terminal that would allow us to turn off the cameras or turrets. So it's getting turret domination hasn't really helped us yet.
What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers.
No.
Last year, the collective shut down.
Let's see, there's a whole lot of people up here.
Jensen, have you found the executive suite yet?
This involves a little more than just typing on a keyboard, Francis. I'm working on it.
Well, work harder. According to my research, the suite was designed to be isolated from the rest of the atrium. I assume it's intended to provide even more privacy.
Which means an extra layer of defenses.
Exactly. So be careful. Pritchard out.
We'll be careful. Careful's our middle name. Our first name is classified.